I hope we're able to take both forms of takeaway with us. The intellectual takeaway from the lecture and the one from the LOC. Thank you. We're coming to the end of week 4. We have over the weeks pushed down introductions and recognitions to come after the lecture, but some lecturers just make that job very easy by recognizing every soul in the hall. Professor Agwu is one of those lecturers who has done a good job of recognizing and appreciating everyone that is worth recognizing today. So I don't know what I should do at that point, but let's all see if we can get this joint applause for everyone who has showed up today for Professor Agwu. Thank you very much. And that includes the over 70 people who joined virtually. When I checked, it was at 70 plus, and people who joined virtually. And that included the Deputy Vice Chancellor in Agwu Campus, who called twice to get the Zoom link, and at some point the Acting Vice Chancellor, who logged in and logged out, and you know why, it's a busy day for him. So let me also thank the distinguished signator. You did mention that he is also a great lion. He is a great lion. I can tell lions when they sing the University of Nigeria song. Please, let's welcome the distinguished senator who came all the way from everything. And as you know, he's a professor of agriculture, and he was put under pressure to grow, but he chose not to grow. It's okay. They're the lawmakers, and so you can't make laws for them. Thank you, everyone. But there is something I don't fail to do, and that is to proudly recognize our own distinguished senior citizens. When they don't show up, that means something is wrong. And when they show up, you know where to find them. It's okay to claim them as your neighbors, but we know that they don't belong to you alone. Please also welcome the senior citizens of the University of Nigeria. Thank you very much. Announcement. Professor Agwu has done what I've been looking for men of courage to do, and that is to bring his refreshment to the hall. So at the end of this lecture, the inaugural is over. It's done a good job of that. So that's taken care of. And the next inaugural lecturer, the 208th inaugural lecturer of the University of Nigeria, will be Professor Rosemary Ujezi. And the topic of her lecture is There Was a Beginning, the theme of pain and the pain of fame. There was a beginning, the theme of pain and the pain of fame. Professor Ujezi is on the Faculty of Clinical Sciences, formerly Faculty of Medical Sciences. And so the lecture will hold on Thursday, July the 18th at Moot Court, the University of Nigeria in Agwu Campus. So I invite those who are able to make the trip to come and witness what promises to be another very exciting inaugural lecture of the University of Nigeria. The chairman, sir, let me take liberties to make a certain announcement. I'll give a figure. If anybody can tell me what this figure stands with a prize. That figure is 2.1 billion naira. 2.1 billion naira. Who has an idea what that is?
What do you mean?
That is 2.1 billion naira. That is the estimated energy bill of the University of Nigeria in the next 1 year. It's not funny. If I break it down, that's 180 million naira every month. And further down, that is 6 million naira daily. And that comes down to 250,000 naira every hour. We've spent about 2 hours here. In that period, the University of Nigeria has acquired a debt, incurred a debt of 500,000 naira. It comes down to 4,500 naira per minute. It is scary. The time has come for us to ask ourselves what percentage of this we contribute. What is our contribution to this? Are you spending? Are you a responsible user of power? Is there anything you can do to help the University of Nigeria reduce this power bill? Think, research yourself and see what you can do. It's a campaign that we must do. This is what is making it impossible for the University of Nigeria to do anything else. It looks like all they do is pay bills, power bills, and power bills. As I speak, three universities, federal universities, have been cut off from the power supply because they are unable to pay. It is a miracle that this university has continued to pay and owe, of course. Thank you for listening. And so I thank, like I was doing before, everyone who has contributed to make this a pleasant inaugural lecture, not just for Professor Agwu, but for his family and for his faculty. I like the noise, I like it very much. We need to do some soul searching. There are people who don't pay their bills. Some people have disconnected themselves from the meters. Some people have done all sorts of things to circumvent the system that was put in place for people to pay their own fraction of the university bill. We can't go on like that, but that's a topic for another day. So I thank everyone, those who joined online. I thank the beautiful past inaugural lecturers who came to support Agwu and to claim him on a day like this. I thank all rogue academics who showed up to make this look like a real academic ceremony. I guess that's what people look out for when they join online. I also appreciate the Professor Agwu family, his kids, who kept smiling as Dad was doing what he's known to do very well. And I appreciate our friends and members of his community that showed up to celebrate their son and to be proud of him. I thank the music department official. You did, I think you had some challenges, but you surmounted it, and we had a very good lecture. I thank Professors Emeriti who continue to show some concern and be part of what we do. Professor Musdonora, you deserve a special recognition for being here from start to finish. And the mascot of the inaugural lecture series, Professor Sisi Wosu, it's a pleasure to have you in our midst as always. Please continue to come and keep coming. Agwu was born in 1970. Professor Sisi Wosu joined the Senate in 1976. That's voice to men, is that correct? Thank you very much for coming. And Professor of the College of Medicine, thank you. Your robe is a very unique one. So it's not surprising that you showed up here for us today. Father, you said the opening prayer. If it's not out of place, please, can you also say the closing prayer?